Both look to impose their will on the backboard.
Kevin, that battle inside is not for the faint of heart. A little furniture moving inside, if you know what I mean. That's just part of it.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The wingmen, White and Levine. And it's Giddey in at the point. Daniels kicks to Bogdanovic. And he's good on the three ball.
And with Bogdanovic is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Outside, White. No good on the triple. And the Hawks with possession. It's a three-point game. Here is Daniels, guarded by Levine. Daniels passes to Hunter. Lock at 6. Johnson in the corner. That one's good from the corner.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And listen to me. Once Levine gets a lane, he's going to charge. Earning the foul in the process, just a beautiful thing.
And, Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. And when he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
Hunter, no good. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. The kick out to Williams. From past the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Giddey goes in. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Hunter. It's hauled in by the Bulls. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. White, wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. In the corner, it's Levine. Good on the three-point shot. 5 points in the game.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Bogdanovic with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And Bogdanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Daniels passes to Hunter. It's rebounded by Giddey.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's foul number 2 for him. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete. He can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot that makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who's guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways. That'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's Levine. Following the 3 from Bogdanovic. The three-pointer, no good. Daniels with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Daniels passes to Hunter. Offensive rebound. Daniels kicks to Hunter. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Williams looking over the floor. Vucevic setting the pick for Williams. It's good from long range. Williams has got a couple of threes now in the first for Chicago.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Daniels kicks to Bogdanovic. Here's Capella, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
There's Levine, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Levine.
Players with this type of athleticism have Zach LaVine. Historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. 8 points for him. It's his first, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
The play will be reviewed for the NBA rule. There's over 2 minutes allowed to review
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
No good on that one. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's Chicago up. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Dosunmu. Torrey Craig is out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here is Smith. Here's Horton-Tucker. Jams it in off the great move.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Yeah, Ball knows his team relies on him to get his own shots, too. So he works to find his looks.
Ball against Young. Nance outside. Wallace attacking. Back to Nance. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Young. No good from outside. The Bulls leading by 8. Craig with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Back to Ball. From the arc. Okongwu grabs the board. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Okongwu with a screen on Ball. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle.
always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
And the dunk by Ricochet.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Craig hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Young inside. Defended by Horton Tucker. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Young. Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. Ball, a screen on Wallace. Craig with it, covered by Nance. Craig against Nance. Pass the ball. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot to create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Trae Young. Ball, a screen on Wallace. Dosunmu's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 6. Out to Wallace. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Smith. Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Atlanta, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Just total confidence from deep. Ball, he just sinks that shot like it's nothing.
With the drive and the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Wallace inside, working on Smith. Okongwu down low, defended by Dosunmu. Got it off in time. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Come on. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovic and Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Levine dishes to Vucevic.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. On the wing, Levine. Back to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And it's Levine that time on the assist from Williams. Levine's got 10 points.
Levine with that high arching shot from the corner.
Daniels with it. Now defended by Levine.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Daniels kicks to Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Bulls. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Great open look there. Levine's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here's Vucevic. Williams inside. Johnson on him. Williams passes to Levine. Back to Williams. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 9. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket by Atlanta. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Johnson with the rebound.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent. And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Kick out to Levine. Back to White. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. White's got 5 points so far.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And there is the whistle. Goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So for the Bulls. To the wing on the left. Here's Rizachet. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Young from outside. They recover it. Goes back up. He gets that one. 6 points for him.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie, Rizachet, looking comfortable operating inside.
Ball finds Horton Tucker. Here's Dosunmu. Wallace covering. There's the three. Knocks down the three ball. And the Bulls lead by 10.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
One-on-one fast break. For the three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer. Great back.
Now Ball. He has 6. They set the screen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Young from deep three-point range. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Torrey Craig is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Ball in at the 1. The shot by Okongwu, no good. The Bulls leading by 12. Here's Craig. That 3 off the mark. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Ball. Three-pointer. And that one is off. The Hawks have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Wallace kicks to Young. Down low. Okongwu. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Nance. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Rizache. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Wallace. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Young. And Levine throws it down.
Explosive drive from Levine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill like that.
From outside the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
Chicago has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. The Hawks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. And that one's good. Hunter.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Ball kicks to Williams. Levine sets the screen for Williams. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Daniels with it, guarded by Levine. Daniels dishes to Bogdanovic. Over Ball. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shoots over Vucevic. Shot by Johnson, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Right side, Ball. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Daniels. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now Bogdanovic. After Zach LaVine missed from long range. And Bogdanovic kicks to Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Johnson against Vucevic. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Johnson.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
There's Levine showing out with that high-arcing jump shot from the corner.
A 3 from Bogdanovic. It's all in by the Bulls. Levine wide open. Offline with his 3. Time running out for the Hawks. Stolen by Ball. Fires from deep. Connects from three-point range.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Chicago.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Lonzo Ball.
And I love his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
all road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Levine kicks to White. And Levine with the slam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Outside Williams. Outside White. The three. Rebound by the Hawks. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable
aggressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Salon in at the 3 spot. Now here's Ball. Miller outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Ball. Uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Here's Daniels, hounded by Ball, out to the right wing. Capella screen on Bridges, and they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Miller. Back to Ball. Launches a 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Greg.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Hawks. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Stolen by Ball. He's all alone, and Ball throws it down.
Ball showing off those two-way skills, getting it done on both ends.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
Outside Bogdanovich. No good with the triple.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside, Williams. Ooh, poked away. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. He drops it from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. 3-point lead. Here's the pick. And Ball throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Daniels. After the basket by Charlotte. Down low. And a shot by Johnson. No good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Williams, a screen on Bogdanovich. The 3 from Ball. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
The young fella. Ball getting more and more comfortable from the corners.
Bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Ball passes to Miller. Misses the 3. Hawks trail by 6. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Ball. Up top, Capella. Screen by Capella. And Hunter, here we go. Here's Daniels. Counted from distance.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Driving to the basket. Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Miller outside from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Bogdanovich on the wing. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Here's Daniels. Back to Bogdanovich. Can't tie it up. That one misses. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. Absolutely carrying the... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Charlotte.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. They've got Cody Martin, Nick Richards out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Trey Mann, and it's Green in at small forward. Inside, it's Trae Young.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Hornets leading by 3. Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is a dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. And Atlanta with possession here. After the basket by Charlotte. And the shot goes.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Now here's Mann. Watched by Wallace. Back to Martin. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The 3 ball is good from Young.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Pass to Martin. To the paint. Here's Richards. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game. It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Good on the second one. And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, BA, this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Nance. Here's Young with the drive. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Now, here's Green. He's got 5. The kick out to Williams. And another basket for Charlotte.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Young. 10 points for him. Over Green. Hits wide right. Hits off the rim.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Martin a screen. It's Martin on the wing. Back to man. The kick out to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. The three. Wallace pulls it in. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Here's man. Pass to Richards. Williams against Nance. Williams a screen on Young. Here's man. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Young with it. Green picks him up. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Young on the drive. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Martin. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Green. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And how about the Aussie Josh Green? An athletic wing. He's become a real threat from outside.
And I like that he's added that to his game because he gives you all the intangibles. He's a physical presence. He's an excellent defender. He moves well without the ball. When he's knocking down threes, it takes him to another level as an offensive player. He's got a chance to be a really special player going forward.
The control of Young, unleashing a devastating dribble move and finding the shot.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside man. He takes it in. The rebound by Atlanta. Outside Young. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Hornets out in front, up by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Bogdanovich, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Bridges. It's stolen by Johnson. Johnson on the wing for the lead. Sends it home from three-point land. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now Miller. There's a screen. Here's Salon. Bridges outside. Oh, swiped away. Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Bogdanovich finds Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Ball with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Here's Daniels. Hunter on the wing. Uncovered. And again, it's Atlanta.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Drains the triple.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well. Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Daniels. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Daniels has got 5 now.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Back to Ball. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Daniels. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Ball with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. And Ball throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The Hawks leading. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
I think he epitomizes the modern-day stretch 4. Miles Bridges can hurt you from deep, in addition to getting to the rack.
Hunter on the wing. And finished off by Hunter.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Mann. He's got 7. Martin outside. Just 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Atlanta's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Young looking over the floor. Right wing. Okongwu has the open look. Great look, but off the mark.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. 4th quarter on the court for the Hornets. Josh Green out there with Williams. Then there's Cody Martin. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Mann in at the point. Young does it himself, all alone at the rim. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this. And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Here's Daniels to the inside. Ball with a steal. Miller with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. The kick out to Ball. Screen by Bridges. Throws it up high. Tries to save it. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Daniels, guarded by Miller. Johnson. The rebound by Bridges. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte to take the lead. Rebounded by Daniels. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich from long range. The Hornets pull it in. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Miller following the score by Atlanta. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter. Green's checked in for Charlotte. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The offensive rebound. Pass to Williams. Miller against Hunter. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Daniels, guarded by Miller. Picked by Bogdanovich. Here's Daniels. Knocks down the triple. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
Daniels passes to Hunter. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And the over and back call is just a loss of focus.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Daniels. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Brandon Miller.
Second team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. A take from Ball. Outside for Green. Let's go with a 3. Kept alive by Charlotte. Miller outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Daniels. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Miller, the pass to Ball. There's a screen. Back to Miller. Fires the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Hawks.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Trae Young.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And he's good on the second.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
Pass to Salah. Outside, Williams. And here's Ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. And it's Atlanta's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. "17 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Hawks foul. His 4th. Team seconds.
"11 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Daniels. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Ball runs point with Martin out on the wing. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Salon in at the small forward. Now here's Vucevic. White finds Williams. Driving in, and he banks in the layup.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Ball no good. With the teardrop, and Williams with the layup.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Here's Ball. Following the three by Charlotte. Hits the three-point bomb.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Bridges, no one around him. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Now here's Levine. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Here's Bridges. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just a high-energy player. Bridges brings the aggression every possession.
Ball kicks to Levine. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Basket good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And finished off by Martin.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. No good on the 3. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Martin the pass to Bridges. And it goes down 2 points. Bridges has got 6 points.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Vucevic against Williams. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Good, nice job down low.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more help, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Bulls trail by 4. Now Levine. The kick out to Ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Chicago.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Salon. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 5.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Ball against ball. Outside Williams. The tray. And no good that time. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Hornets.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Jalen Smith. Torrey Craig is out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Giddey in at the 1 spot. So it's the Hornets now. Following the three-point basket by Chicago, Williams kicks to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. Traps in the tray. Miller's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Craig passes to Dosunmu. Craig against Williams. Here's Giddey over Green. Smith finds Craig. 4 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's blocked. On the wing, man. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Mann's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
It's Miller on the wing. Defended by Horton-Tucker. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Dosunmu.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Now, here is Miller. 6 points for him. Richards. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Good on the triple. Dosunmu's got 11 points.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Here's Giddey, following the score by Charlotte. Craig with a screen on Green. Up top, Giddey, guarded by Green. Shot clock at 6. Giddey, the pass to Smith. Shoots from the corner. It's Chicago with another bucket. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Miller outside, and there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Mann. The rebound by Dosunmu. The Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Smith the pass to Horton Tucker. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here is Miller. 10 points for him. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Here's Horton Tucker. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Hornets. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. I'm surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
Yeah, and Ball constantly looking for ways to come up with steals. Outstanding at covering a lot of ground with his overall length.
And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group, but it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
A magician put the ball in his hands. LaMelo making it look easy.
Pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Ball against ball. Clock at 6. Williams has a screen for Levine. Back to Williams. The kick out to Ball. Stolen by Ball. And they're on the break. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
White against Martin. Nails the corner 3. Martin's got 5 points so far.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I personally love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
That's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And Salon gets it to go. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Sweet move. Ball kicks to Williams. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Bridges. Williams has a screen for Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Dosunmu with it. Bridges covering. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
Here's the screen. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Dosunmu. Here's Giddey. And he converts the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Miller outside. Rebound by Smith. The Bulls have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Craig, good. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
Grant Williams is checked in for Charlotte. And Chicago has possession. Pass to Dosunmu.
Grant Williams.
They set the pick. Buzelis with the ball. Guarded by Green. Now here's Giddey. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Off target from outside. It's been all about Miles Bridges for the Hornets. He notched 8 points. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And
the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Josh Giddey, Buzelis out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's Jalen Smith, and it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Miller. Dosunmu with it. Pass to Buzelis. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That's his first foul. A new lineup here for the Bulls.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Vucevic. Levine feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Back to Vucevic. Fires for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Ball against ball. Out to Miller. And there's the drive. And it's White with the rebound.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
The guys here in the fourth quarter. Still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago.
Team foul. Checking into the game for your Bulls.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now.
Josh Giddey.
It's Miller on the wing. Giddey defending. Shots good by Miller.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Levine sets the screen for Giddey. Levine against Bridges. Levine kicks to Giddey. Williams a screen on Miller. Outside Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Giddey. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And here we go. Ball, the pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
If we came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Outside, Levine. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Good touch on the interior. Levine really crafty at figuring out ways to create space down low.
Shots good by Miller.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Buzelis is checked in for Josh Giddey. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
A guy more than capable of creating his own offense. Sometimes you just give him the ball and get out of his way.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Ball against ball to the middle. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Pass to Williams. And Williams Williams throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Ball with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. And the Hornets lead by 3.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Levine kicks to Williams. Bruzelas sets a screen for Williams. Levine wide open. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Outside Ball. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Miller, the pass to Bridges. Ball with it. Williams picks him up. Cans the 3.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Williams has a screen for Levine. And he drives in. The kick out to Williams. Here's the 3. Yes! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
And the emotions of these fans right now boiling over after that shot.
And here is Ball. Takes a 3. Can't knock in the 3. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Here's Levine. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now. These teams the battle tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated. Call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
And Ball slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
Outside, Levine. Inside, Bruzelas. And then Bruzelas with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Bruzelas' game, but don't give him that much space.
Stolen by Levine. Fast break, Chicago. And it's Ball, that time on the assist by Levine. 10 points for Lonzo Ball.
And that's enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes
for the steal and then off to the races.
Ball surveying the defense. Back to Williams. The kick out to Ball. A second chance effort. And there's the bucket as Williams finishes it off. And the Hornets lead by 1.
Yeah, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Levine. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
Ball against Ball. Left side, Ball. Takes the 3. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Pass to Smith. Here's Buzelis. Covered by Miller. Levine is screen on Miller. Outside, Levine. 5 on the clock. Smith sets the pick for Levine. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Down low, Miller. Good!
Big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open three.
And Ball slams it in.
Absolutely no fear in this young fella. When the game is close, you want the ball in Ball's hand.
Here's Miller. It falls! But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. And the officials aren't right now. Can you believe it? If this basket doesn't count, we'll have another overtime period.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will count. It took a little while to check the replay.
got to do on the floor tonight. Box out.
Two elite rebounding teams here, VA, so making sure that possessions count. Work to get the best possible shot you can in the half court, because you know there's not going to be a lot of second opportunities in this one.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter, and it's Daniels in at the point guard position. Here's Levine for 3. Sinks the tray.
Nice move by Levine. Hard to contest someone's pull-up when they get so high off the floor.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Daniels. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Daniels, and he dunks it down.
Tons of first-step quickness from Daniels.
Chicago has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Outside Giddey. Pass to White. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
From deep, Giddey. Hunter with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's Johnson. Williams defending. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Bogdanovich against Levine. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Outside White. Pass to Levine. It's Giddey on the wing. Outside Levine. Williams a screen on Bogdanovich. Levine passes to Williams. 5 to shoot. Here's White. Williams with the screen. White can't hit. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has got 8.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Giddey into the lane. Outside Levine. Back to White. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Levine. From deep, Johnson hits the trifecta. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
That's a good, solid heads-up play from Hunter. Finds the spot-up ready man.
Giddey against Bogdanovich. Giddey passes to Williams. Looking to win the run. Drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. He was talking about unsung contributions, particularly those from Clint Capella. He cited the hard screens, the rebounding, the willingness to get his hands dirty. This is a guy who never complains. He just puts his hard hat on and he goes to work. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Inside. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, They might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Giddey.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
Puts up a deep 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Levine surveys the D. White can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Atlanta leading by 9. Bogdanovich on the wing. Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. Offline with a 3. On the break. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And so it's Bogdanovich making things happen for Atlanta. His fingerprint. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. They've got Onyeka Okongwu. Larry Nance is out there with Risachet. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Wallace in at the shooting guard position. The Hawks lead by 7. Young from long range. Young does it himself, all alone at the rim.
Well, if you're going to allow Trae to squeeze off a 3, he's going to squeeze hard.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Well, this is really when Lonzo is at his best. He runs that pick and roll, and then he just threads the needle.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
They get it back. Smith left side. Inside. Buzelis. They shoot again. Shot clock at 5. Craig passes to Dosunmu. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Young against ball. Wallace outside. Pass to Risachet. The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's Okongwu for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Dosunmu. The kick out to Ball. And there's the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Here's Wallace, and there's the rejection. Craig against Nance. Pass to Dosunmu. Craig inside. Guarded by Okongwu. Dosunmu outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dosunmu's got 5 now.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
There's Young with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
When you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Bulls trail by 11. Ball left side. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Ball. The 3. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Young, the pass to Okongwu. And the layup is good off the glass. Okongwu's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
The 3 from Craig. Drains the triple.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
The Hawks lead by 10. Here's Rizachet. The kick out to Young. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Chicago shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. The Hawks have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Ball against Young. Down low. It's deflected. Here's Buzelis. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Buzelis has got 5.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Here's Wallace. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out this quarter with us. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shots.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Williams and Vucevic are inside. Josh Giddey out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Levine in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. The Hawks lead by 4. It's Daniels with a drive. Pass to Johnson. Back to Bogdanovic. The kick to Hunter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Levine with a steal. The steal in transition. Here they come with some arc and a nice layup by Hunter. Hunter's got his first points of the game.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Atlanta shooting their first free throw this game.
Well, Bogdanovic does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
And they recover it. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earned his coach's appreciation.
Daniel, first personal foul. Second team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third.
And Levine knows he has the green light to take these shots, and his confidence is really impressive.
Daniels passes to Bogdanovic. Here's Daniels, defended by Horton Tucker.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Off target from three-point range. Atlanta leading by 8. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Here's Levine. Horton Tucker on the wing. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Horton Tucker's got his first points of the night.
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
Outside Bogdanovic. He's off on the layup. And Levine has got the ball here for the Bulls. Trailing by 8 from deep. Giddy. Capella with a rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Chicago shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And the free throw, no good.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You got to love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game. A line change here for Chicago. Atlanta making some changes.
Substitution on the court.
Dosunmu, the pass to Craig. Pass to Ball. Shot clock at 6.
Already they're over the limit, and it's so early. This could turn into a load of free throws.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And he can't get the first one.
For Chicago, Lonzo Ball.
And he sinks the second. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Okongwu, a screen on Ball. Young, the pass to Okongwu.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Atlanta shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Okongwu.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Oh, stolen by Nance. Young with it. Guarded now by Ball. Here goes Trey. And that one good. Young's got 11 points.
Defenders just too worried about Trey pulling up on the shot. So he took advantage and flew by him.
The Bulls trail by 11. There's Ball with a 3. Sinks it from distance. Ball's gotten 4 this quarter. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Young against Ball. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Dosunmu for 3. He's off on that one. The Hawks lead by 10. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Pass to Ball. Back to Craig. Now Smith. Left side, Craig. Dosunmu for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young inside, hounded by Ball. The kick out to Young. Look at Young, making it look easy.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Pass to Buzelis. Pulls it. The rebound by Atlanta.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
And sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Larry Nance is out there with Risachet. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. Then it's Trey Young. And it's Wallace in at the 2. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. Bulls trail by 16. Ball passes to Levine. A deep 3 to the middle. And Levine, throw it down.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. Up top, Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Levine passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Atlanta foul. Daniel. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Levine. 3-pointer. Oh, just dropping it in. Levine.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Hunter can't get it to go.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if they're going to keep missing layups.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Atlanta.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Bogdanovich on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls trail by 10. Up top, Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. 5 on the clock. Outside Bogdanovich. 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Chicago. They're on an 11-3 run. Hunter on the wing. Here's Capella. On the wing, Daniels. Pounded by Ball. Daniels passes to Capella. Back to Daniels. 4-3. They get the rebound with the clock winding down. Count that one. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's foul number 2 for him. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Dosunmu. Here's Buzelis. Over to the wing. For 3, Smith. Counted from distance.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
13 foul.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Bogdanovich passes to Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. From the arc. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Hunter. Shoots a fadeaway. Williams grabs the board.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now Levine. Hunter covering. Levine passes to Smith. There's Ball with a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Johnson driving in. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands. Ball.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Levine for 3. The shot off that time. Here's Daniels, pounded by Ball. Hunter against Smith.
Jalen Smith, third personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
For Atlanta,
and both free throws good for Hunter.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And the dunk by Levine. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. On the wing, Daniels. From the high post. Off target with the shot. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. Thanks, Allie. Great.
don't expect up and down doors. Fast basketball. These teams prefer to operate in the half court. They're very methodical, but fun to watch.
Hey, good basketball, regardless of the pace at which it's run, is good basketball. And with these two teams, movement, screening, high IQ offensive basketball, I'm here for that.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Daniels in at the 1 spot. Bridges misses. Williams with the steal. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And here is Ball. After Jalen Johnson getting his shot to go from deep. Right side, Martin. And he makes that one. Martin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
And that one is good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Williams has a screen for Bridges. It's good from long range.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Ball. Daniels kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Hunter on the wing. Right side, Williams. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
What pace on the fast break from Bogdanovich. Getting out ahead and protecting the opportunity to score.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Here is Daniels. After the basket by Charlotte. And Bogdanovich kicks to Daniels. Back to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Johnson. 5 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound by Williams. Hornets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Bridges outside. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Here's Salon. Rebounded by the Hawks. 1:16 left in the first. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here is Daniels. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Daniels with it. Still yet to score. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Daniels. Hawks passing it around. Shot to stop the run. Johnson can't get it to go.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Rebound by Williams.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Ball from long range. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hornets ahead. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Grant Williams is out there with Josh Green. Then it's Trey Mann. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Miller in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. For the finish, goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Nance.
Yeah, powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Miller, no luck. The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Young. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Here's Miller. Sweet little floater. Miller's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
To the paint. The kick out to Young. Shoots it. That one wide left.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Miller surveying the floor. And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Pass to Young. Left side Nance. Back to Young. Williams with the block. Here's Mann. No scoring in this one. And it's sent back by Wallace. Young right side. Again, Young missing. Hornets leading by 11. Here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you. From deep green. Hornets keep it alive. And that one's good. Richard.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Charlotte.
Miller outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Miller's got 9.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from three, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
So it's Atlanta now, after the basket by Charlotte. And that one drops for him. 6 points for him.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden, the defense barely gets a chance to react.
Here's Miller, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
Your Hornets, Brandon Miller, taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under the NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Nance. Pass to Okongwu. And Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
Here's Richards, and he jams it with authority.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Young from outside. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end of the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Charlotte. He put together quite a quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for Atlanta, preparing up front, Johnson and Capella. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter, and it's Daniels in at the point guard. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Johnson against Bridges. Johnson kicks to Bogdanovich. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Salon. Hornets leading by 15. And finished off by Martin.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
Outside Bogdanovich. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Bridges against Johnson. Three-pointer. Daniels drops in the tray. Daniels has got 5.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. And Ball slams it in.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Hornets leading by 17. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. 1:31 left to play here in the third. Martin against Bogdanovich. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. For the Hawks.
Substitution on the court.
Miller, the pass to Green. Back to Miller. This one for 3. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Reza Shea. The Hawks trail by 18. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the inside. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain. At the wing position, Reza Shea has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting. And add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
And Miller throws it down hard.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's Young. Pass to Okongwu. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Charlotte leading by 19. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Miller outside. And it's Miller with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Okongwu down low. Defended by Richards. Here's Young. And he lays it straight in. Young's got 11 points.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
So we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Miller is out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Nick Richards. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Williams at the power forwards position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Young. And yes, it's good.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Hornets leading by 20. Miller with the ball. He's picked up by Nance. Miller, the pass to Williams. Miller against Nance. And it's Miller with the jam.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Here's Okongwu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Mann, covered by Okongwu. Here's Miller. And it's Rizichet with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Daniels, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Williams, a screen on Bogdanovich. Miller outside. Rebound by the Hawks. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Bogdanovich kicks to Daniels. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Capella. Here's Johnson. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's Ball. And just miss after miss right now. The Hawks trail by 13. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Salong. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Hornets lead by 14.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
Bogdanovich passes to Daniels, and the shot goes in.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich wide open. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
The drive-by Ball. Williams, a screen on Hunter to the middle. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And so the coach's challenge here comes into
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review, that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Daniels with it, now guarded by Ball. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Ball kicks to Miller. back to ball. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. And the Hornets lead by 15.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight.
And so the coach's challenge here comes in.
First team foul. At the line for the Hawks.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And the starting group for Chicago. Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Ball is out there with Taylor Horton-Tucker. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd. Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Who's Ellis is checked in for Chicago. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 3-point game. From behind the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
He can pull up with the best of them. Ball solid with his jumper.
Martin a screen. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Back to Ball. It's tipped. The 3 is up. Martin misses. Pass to Levine. He shoots it. Picked by Vucevic. Takes the 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Salon. The kick out to Williams. Bridges with it. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Outside Levine. On target from range.
The response. Levine hitting that 3 right back at
you. Ball against Ball. And it's Ball off the drive. He gets it in there.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
And Ball throws it down.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
There's Ball with a 3. Chicago with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
Out to Bridges. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide-open guy.
Now here's Levine. Williams with the screen. Down low. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot 3s, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Charlotte leading by 3. Ball with it. Guarded now by Williams. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Hornets.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
When he puts it all together, Ball can put on quite a performance.
Bridges passes to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And that one falls for Ball.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Let me say, as a guy that used to dunk a little bit, his athleticism is just different. LaVine is able to stay out ahead of everyone on that fast break.
Ball no good. Jumps up. And Ball throws it down.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Salon. Oh, at the buzzer!
Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Lonzo Ball. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bulls. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. DeSumo is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Jalen Smith. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Terry in at the three. DeSumo on the wing. Takes a three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Charlotte trailing. Miller right side. Fires for three. And that comes off the assist by Green. Miller's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Giddey passes to Craig. Smith with a screen on Williams. And stolen by Williams. For the finish. And it's Williams finishing in transition. Nice.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Pass to Terry. Three-pointer. Richards pulls it in. Charlotte leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Here's Smith. They need this. Out to Craig. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is giving the
first team foul. This confirmed shooting for Chicago. Torrey Craig.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Craig nails both of them. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Here's Miller, outside for Green. They get it again. Richards The layup off target. The Bulls trail by 3. Outside Giddey. Pass to Terry. Inside. Here's Craig. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Miller against Craig. Williams a screen on Craig. Here's Miller. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Craig with a screen. Giddey passes to Smith. Back to Giddey. Here's Terry. Now here's Craig. Williams defending. Pass to DeSumo. 6 to shoot. Here's Terry. Green covering. The shot by Terry, no good. Charlotte leading by 3. Craig with a steal. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Right side Green. Off target at the rim. Chicago's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. DeSumo can't hit. Charlotte has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Miller. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Pass to Richards. And here is Williams. Richards with a screen. Williams passes to Richards. Here's Mann. Three-pointer, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And the basket is good. Giddey's got his first bucket in this one.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
The drive by Mann. Miller outside. On the take. And he slams it in one-handed.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Craig passes to DeSumo. Back to Craig. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded by Mann. And there's a pick. The 3 from Craig. Hits the three-pointer. Craig's got 7 now in this quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Mann, the pass to Green. Outside Mann. Miller outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Miller's got 12 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Hornets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Ball at the 1 with Martin by his side at the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. And it's Salon in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Good instincts to read the pass and get in the position to pick it off.
Yeah, nice quick transition play from Ball. Getting out ahead of the defense and converting on the fast break.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Shot by Levine, no good. Charlotte leading by 5. Ball looks over the floor. Martin with a screen on Ball. Ball against Ball. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ball's got 8.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Here's Buzelis. Oh, sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Nice.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Ball into the lane. And Ball throws it down.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
Vucevic, a screen on Ball. Ball against Ball. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Levine. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Martin. Back to Levine. Now Williams to the wing, right side. Ball outside. Williams with the screen. Here's Buzelis, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
There's Ball with a 3. Ball with another miss. The Bulls trail by 5. Williams in the post, pounded by Ball. How about Levine showing off the range?
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Ball against Ball, and there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Ball against Ball. Out to Bridges. Here's Williams. And again, unable to change momentum here. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what Coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show. And we're seeing it right here.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Williams. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Chicago making some changes. Giddey into the lane. Just 5 to shoot. Dosunmu, the pass to Craig. Over Williams. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Hornets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. They set the screen. Here's Mann. Here he goes. And a two-handed jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team. And they will take it in a close game like this.
Horton Tucker can't hit. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
From Pete Giddey, connects from downtown. Giddey's gotten his third basket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Miller, and he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Here's Giddey, and stolen by Williams. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the Hornets up by 3. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Jalen Smith, Ayo Dosunmu out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Terry in at the small forward position. Dosunmu, the pass to Terry. Outside Giddey. Pass to Terry. Smith with a screen on Miller. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And it's the Hornets on the break. Up and in on the layup. And now an 8-point Charlotte lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Now here's man. He's closely guarded. Miller, the pass to Williams. Back to Miller. From outside the arc, it's tipped. And they get it back. And that comes off the assist by Green. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So both teams making some changes here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Miller, right side. Ball against ball.
Bulls foul. Marcus results. First personal foul. First team foul.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Miller can't get it to go. The Bulls trail by 6. And stolen by Bridges. Williams passes to Ball. Williams a screen on Ball. Ball no good. And Williams has got the ball here for Chicago. Pass to Ball. The kick out to Williams. Vucevic with it. Williams defending. Takes him. Williams. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Charlotte leading by 3. Ball passes to Miller. And it's blocked.
When it comes to contesting shots, Zealous is showing us that he's got great timing.
Levine finds Williams to tie it up. Williams grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Williams with the screen. Ball passes to Williams. And now the Bulls in transition. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
LaVine is taking it upon himself to be the man in crucial moments. He's that kind of clutch player.
Ball outside. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
Ball passes to LaVine. Six on the shot clock. They set the pick. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, Williams with the block. Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic.
Now into the lineup for the Bulls. Number 7, Jalen Smith.
Hornets leading by 4. Ball passes to Miller. Deflected! And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. A deep three from Ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside LaVine. Yes! And that one brings them within 1.
And great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
LaMelo on the attack. He can do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim. He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
He connects! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings them within 1.
Getting it done when their backs are against the wall. What a gritty play there from Ball.
Back to Ball. And it's in.
And they aren't over the limit yet.
And it's the Bulls with the ball.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
Pass to LaVine. Ball surveys the floor. Back to LaVine. No good. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top here. What a performance they have here at home.